tell me how I feel alright. You can't keep the bill. I've been drinking poison and hoping you fall ill. So maybe I'm an angel and maybe I'm a thief. Maybe I'm a beggar that to walk by on the street, alright. You cut off both my wheels. The devil's on the devil, the devil's got a run. I don't need no banker to tell me what I'm worth. It's alright. Some drugs they never learn. You're even fire and the pain and I get love.
Oh yeah! Sing it, brother! Woo! Oh!
I've always warned me, be careful who you trust. James and Bill, careful with your brothers, alright. They all just turn to God. So let them take your wallet, let them take your things. You got your soul, boy, and that's all you need to say. You're alright then. Come on, take everything. That's giving flowers from the bed of the sea. That doing nothing, taking blame for everything. I get to feel me when I'm begging for the rain.
Yeehaw! Woo! Yeah, baby! It's time for the Jesse T Show. We are red hot and rolling down to the corner on the real estate corner today. We're talking real estate. That means it's Monday in Southern California and all across this great nation we call God bless beautiful America. Yeah, man, what a great weekend it was. Man, it was beautiful here in Southern California. It was absolutely a gorgeous weekend. You couldn't ask for better, that's for sure. Unbelievable weather we had here in the Southland. Great weather for real estate. Great weather for making love, baby. Great weather for having some fun in the California sun as he watched the Super Bowl. Now, for me, I am not an NFL fan. I have not watched NFL for several years now. I protested for a long time because I just cannot stand any of those prima donna millionaire cry babies. So I'll just make my little political statement about the Super Bowl. Then we're moving down to the real estate corner. I got a lot to talk about today. A brand new listing that I just took over the weekend. Oh my goodness gracious, it's an icon property. It is unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. On the Jesse T Show here every Monday through Friday from 5 to 6 p.m., of course, broadcasting live on the digital broadcasting network of KTNT Radio and TV Broadcasting Podcasting Network. Good to have you along with us on Facebook.com/Jesse Torrero, on Instagram Live at Jesse Torrero, on YouTube, Jesse Torrero, and all across this great nation on Blogger, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on Livestream, on Periscope, on thepowerofvoices.com, www.thepowerofvoices.com, on AVEntertainmentLive.com, absolutely there too, as well as Google Plus, as Pinterest, and Diggy. We are on the air and everywhere, as well as Read It. We are just, oh my goodness, we are from the community to the world, because that's how we do it here on the Jesse T Show. We combine everything into one solid, great hour of fun, amusement, and wondering, hey, is Jesse T going to be Jesse T? Oh, I can't help but being me. Jesse T, your trusted advisor for real estate needs for over 40 years and loan specialist for 25 years here in Southern California with thousands and thousands and thousands of transactions under my belt. An exciting weekend. We're going to talk about a brand new listing that I took up in the Hollywood Hills. Oh, lordy, Lord, one of those listings that you only get once in a while. Oh, man, I'm telling you, it's an iconic kind of property with a great historical value behind it. It is absolutely beautiful, and I'm going to tell you all about it. Plus, we're also going to talk today about grant programs. Now, a lot of people go to these seminars. You know, I used to go to these seminars, and it was so stupid. A lot of these con artists, in fact, so many of these seminar people that you go to, they actually want you to buy their $3,000 program at the end of the seminar. That's really what they want. They don't really care. And they give you a tidbit, parcel, small, mice size of information, which is theoretically correct, but unfortunately, here in Southern California, boom, it doesn't work always as succinctly as they say, because, you know, we live in a society over here in the Southern California region that is unlike no other in the United States of America. Pricing and everything, it's just unbelievable. So, we're going to talk a little bit about how to actually get free money to buy a house with no money down. Okay, in a grant program. But we're also going to talk about today some new listings, and we're also going to talk about today about an escrow that I'm closing down. Excuse me, just wanted to give you the lowdown on that and help teach you as you may be purchasing something for yourself or for somebody else if they're lucky and you love them and you win the California lottery. Hey, great receivership of anybody who wants to buy me anything. Man, I will take 2 Dr. Peppers and some Red Bull bubble gum. That's right, baby. I'm cheap and I'm easy. But beyond that, I don't know really what I am. You know, sometimes I thought I'd threatened to be a cabana boy and work on the beach. Well, I think I passed that one up a few years ago. But nevertheless, we're going to be talking about an escrow and a loan, because I was able to find this fella within a year and a quarter. He bought his second house. Now, mind you, he's a very industrious young man, but he's only in his 30s, and he bought his second property. That is an amazing feat today, and it's unbelievable how we put this thing together. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that. But let's say hi to some folks before we get started, and I lay out what I feel about the Super Bowl, and then we move on. Sorry I'm coughing so much, but I didn't bring any water with me, and I got a little something stuck in my throat. I got so excited. It's a Monday Madness here down on the Real Estate Corner. Saying hi to Lorraine Landon. Lorraine Landon, hey, man, I'll tell you, Lorraine is one heck of a great actress, and over the weekend, I got to tell you, she gave me a very special gift, and I wanted to thank her very much for it. Lorraine Landon, everybody, terrific actress. She even autographed it up here, and it's just beautiful. A gorgeous, beautiful, blonde bombshell, baby. That's right. Lorraine Landon, terrific actress. You see her in so many great films, and she's got some great projects coming out right now. It's going to be just terrific. So she gave me a signed autographed picture this week. I felt so special. Woo, baby. Huh. A pitty pat, a pitty pat, a pitty pat, a pitty pat, pitty pat, pitty pat, pitty pat, pitty pat. I feel like the cartoons. Right? Anyway, Lorraine Landon, everybody. Gorgeous lady, terrific, talented actress, just a talented person, and a sweetheart. Just a wonderfully genuine human being. And it's so nice to meet people like that. And also saying hello to Addison. Addison, we can't forget about Addison Wright. Just a terrific man, very nice gentleman. very gracious and just very knowledgeable and just a terrific gentleman. It's nice to meet good people in the world because sometimes we don't get a chance to meet too many good people. Like Philadelphia. What is this? Burn the real estate? You see, I knew I could tie this in. You see, I was going to talk about Philadelphia, and I said, Jesse T, how you going to tie this in, Jesse T? Jesse T, how you going to tie this in, Jesse T? You know something? It's really simple. Those idiot morons, right? They're morons. That's what they are. They're just absolute Neanderthal pieces of low-life crap. Crapola. That's what they are. That's Torrero Italian. That's right. It's crapola. You crapola. That's what you are. Burning your own town down just because you won some silly, stupid football game. So you go out there and you turn over police cars. You break into people's shops where they take care of their family. They make their family living there. And you rob and steal and loot and break telephone poles and turn planter boxes and burn cars. And just, you know, what is wrong with you morons? You are moronic morons, okay? You have no morals, you have no honor, you have no ethics, you have no honesty, you have nothing that distinguishes you than any different than an elephant in heat, okay? You are an absolute imbecile. If I could use profanity, I'd put a lot of four-letter words that my great acting coach and mentor of my life, Guy Stockwell, said the best way to get to the point is put four-letter words together. Well, I'll tell you what. These people in Philadelphia deserve all the four-letter words they can get. How dare they? How dare they? What is wrong with you Americans out there that do that stuff? California, Los Angeles, we got the same problem. Every time the Lakers win, they burn police cars and they destroy things. They jump up and down. You know, what's wrong with these people? These are the same people that carjack cars and go 100 miles an hour and kill innocent families in SUVs and run into cars on the freeway. Just horrible, disgust. They should be actually shot right on sight. As far as I'm concerned, every one of those friggin' idiots in Philadelphia should be gathered up and sent to a FEMA concentration camp because actually that's what they will be as Rex 84 kicks in and depopulation starts. But that's all for a political show, and I'm not going to talk too much about that. But, you know, really, I hope you feel good about yourself. You just wrecked somebody's livelihood. Somebody who's putting their kids through college who works 25 hours in a 24-hour day. I hope you feel real good about yourself, you little moron coward. Man, you come do that to my shop, I'll shoot you right straight in the head with a .357 Magnum. I'm going to jack you up with my Mossberg. I'm telling you. You do that to me, I might go burn your house down. Because retribution is mine. Saith the Lord, vengeance, and I am the Lord God, vengeful person when you hurt me and my family. Thank you very much. I'm sorry I got to say what I got to say because they're hurting somebody. For what? They're destroying real estate. Somebody's worked real hard to save the money, to buy a business, to get an SBA, small businessman's loan, to get out there and slave and work and make something for their family. And those scumbag, lowlife pieces of cow, coyote, wolf crap, you know, they're out there doing that. You know something? This is why I can't go to celebrations. I learned a long time ago here in Los Angeles, I went to one of those celebrations. I did. I went to one of those celebrations and people were doing this kind of stuff. And I actually got in a fight. I said to myself, I'm like 27 years old, right, at that time. And I said, what are you doing, man? And he flips me off and two and his buddies start saying crap. So I hit him in the head. I just gave him a straight right to the nose. Busted his nose. Then, of course, his other two brothers jumped on me. Other two brothers jumped on me. Yeah, brothers. Brothers jumped on me. Right. And then they didn't know that I had someone backing me up. They jumped, and then I got up, and I started kicking everybody's butt. Anybody who was destroying property. So I got out of there before the police got me. You know, look it. I learned a very valuable lesson. I can't police the world and I can't change the world, and I'm not going to go to the places in the world where violence happens, because when right is right, Jesse's got to right the wrong. Because that's just me. What can I say? That's Jesse T. When a wrong is being done, I got to right the wrong. I got to teach the wrong that they're wrong and they need to be right. You got to make up for what you messed up in life. Okay? A man's as good as his word. If his word ain't no good, he ain't no good. It's just that simple. Walk tall. Keep your head up. Shoulders back. Shake a hand. Look somebody in the eye. It's real simple, basic concepts. Right? I learned at 27 years old in 1987 that my world that I knew was changing. So I don't go to those things. In fact, I don't even watch the NBA. I don't watch the MLB. I don't watch the NFL. I can't wait till the XFL comes back. At least that'll be something new to watch. And I played football, man. I went to college on a scholarship. I tried out. I got cut in going to the CFL, but I played ball, free ride, man. I was 6 years old, so you know I know football. Football knows me. That's right. All right, so enough of that. I'm not going to talk anymore about my feelings. I thought the Super Bowl, you know, what pieces? I thought that Pink sang a disgusting, horrible national anthem. I thought it was the most disgusting thing she did. She should have not sang that. She was sick a day before. She couldn't stay on tone. She couldn't hit the notes, and she was just horrible. I mean, do the anthem some justice. Bow out gracefully. Say, I got the flu. I can't do it. They'll find a military man that's got like this. Purple Heart, Bronze Star for Valor. Slashes like this on his arms, right? And he'll sing that song more beautiful than any entertainer has ever sung it. When I see these military men sing the national anthem at events like a lot of them did after 9/11, now that is the way the national anthem should be sung. Right? Like that. Not like these entertainers who think they're something, to be reckoned with. They think they're so terrific. They aren't. They suck. All of them suck. I haven't seen a decent entertainer since Whitney Houston sing the freaking national anthem right. No, I'm serious as a heartbeat, guys. I'm going to get into my topics. I'm just railing right now. And I'm railing right now because it bothers me that all these people watch the Super Bowl and honor these men who don't like you. They don't want to be part of you. They don't care about you. They don't like you. They don't. They're multimillionaires. You think they care? They don't care, most of them. They only care about their own egos and their swinging spatulas in the shower, right? That's all they care about. That's what I call it now, spatula. It's a swinging spatula. Excuse me, what are you doing there, son? I'm swinging my spatula. That's what I'm doing. I'm swinging the spatula in the shower. Yeah, I'm showing the world my spatula. Oh, Lord. I know it's Monday. I'm in rare form. I'm going to go overtime and talk real estate because I'm railing on the Super Bowl right now. I just can't help it. I don't care if the game was good, bad, or indifferent. I don't care if they won by a gajillion points or half a point. It don't make no difference to me. I would never watch an NFL game to watch those men run up and down the field and go Black Panther power and the knee down all year long, and they don't do the knee down. What hypocrites they are. Hey, man, if you want to protest, and you protest all the time, put both knees down. Why don't you take your clothes off and jump in the middle of the 50-yard line and say, I hate America the way it is. And give all that money back that you're making. Let's not be a hypocrite, you spatula ass. Spatula ass. That's right. Yes. You know the way the national anthem should be sung? I'm going to tell you the way the national anthem should be sung. This is the way the national anthem of our great country, God's greatest country, that was ever created on the face of the planet Earth. There is no country greater than America. There is no country that gives more opportunity than America. There is no country that allows you, my friend, to buy a piece of real estate in America and have a chance to get wealthy, and wealthy beyond your conceivability. There is no country that affords regular folks like you and me the opportunity to buy real estate. None ever was available until America created it for the rest of the world that is copied. It's just that simple. No country is greater than America. And none of these people can sing the national anthem. You know? Well, Jennifer Hudson was pretty good. I'd say Whitney Houston and Jennifer Hudson were probably the two best entertaining national anthems that an entertainer sang, I would say. But you know, none of them really sing the song right. The national anthem should be sung like this. And I'm going to play the way the national anthem should be sung. Okay? All right? I'm going to play the way the national anthem should be sung. And it should be sung only this way. And this way only. All right? I would die. I would watch the Super Bowl, which I'm totally against the NFL and what they stand for. I would watch them if they would have somebody like this sing the national anthem. I might just play it twice. Here we go. Marine Gunnery Sergeant Alan Benoit sings the national anthem.
Service included overseas by placing your hand on your heart and joining along to sing tonight's national anthem. I am researcher Alan from the New Orleans Torrero.
Eat your heart out, entertainers.
What's so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose rush and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming.
Now, that is the way the national anthem should be sung. Pink Lady Goo Goo. That's the way the national anthem should be sung. Okay? I like it so much that I'm going to play the national anthem again. And if you don't like it, you can just jump off a short bridge into a lake of alligators and crocodiles. Okay? Because I don't really care. All right? This, learn, my friends, is what the national anthem should sound like. You ready? This is retired naval petty officer. This is a sergeant, like a master sergeant. Retired petty officer, naval officer, first class, Gerald Wilson sings the Star Spangled Banner. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ring clear, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Now that's the way the national anthem should be sung. Even though he had a little flub in there. That's the way it should be sung. If you're having a buffering problem, go over to YouTube/Jesse Torrero. The show's happening right there too as well. And it's tracking really, really nice. So I just want to let you know, if you're having a buffering problem, go over to YouTube, Jesse Torrero. And if you're having a buffering problem beyond then you're in a bad area. Okay? It's just not buffering up. Okay? Woo! I think I'm going to start bringing on the Jesse T Show every day, singing the national anthem, God Bless America and America the Beautiful. That's what I think I'm going to do. All right, so let's get back to what I was talking about today. And I want to talk about a piece of real estate. Oh. Look what I got. Look what I got. I got a certificate. Yeah, I got a certificate. Look at that. And it has to do with real estate. Yeah, okay. Right. And you know what it has to do with real estate? Because I send money to this entity called Defender of Wildlife. You see it right there? Defender of Wildlife. Wildlife needs real estate, okay, to live on. Yeah. So I send just enough, and they sent me a certificate. Mr. Jesse Torrero is a defender of wildlife, has taken action to protect imperiled wildlife in our nation's wildlands, and shows a true appreciation for America's natural heritage. Okay. We still have these two packages that I'm giving away for free. Okay. And you've seen it. I posted this up. Improving your credit because I want you to buy. So improving your credit because I want you to buy. Okay? You can get that free on my website. You have to get in contact with me. Don't be shy. I'm not going to fast car, used car salesperson you. I'm going to help you improve your credit. This is free. Something I wrote 30 years ago. Look at the size of this thing. My God, you talk about a big swinging spatula, right? Woo! That's a swinging spatula, man. Yeah, that could throw some hotcakes for giants. Okay. this, send away for it. Give me a call, 818-805-4400. 818-805-4400. I'll send this free report to you. This is worth the weight in gold. The weight in gold, guys. And not enough of you are getting this. This is free, guys. Your credit might be perfect, but maybe somebody else you love or know isn't. Okay? This is free. This is the crap you get off the internet. Okay? This is real life stuff. Okay? And I did this years ago. Years ago. Okay? So I want to give this to you for free. Would you just give me a call and get it? All right? Leave me your name, number, email address. You can also contact me at my email, winwinwinInc@yahoo.com for this. And I have the other one, the sister, brother and sister, getting out of debt and improving your credit. First we get out of debt, then we improve our credit. Get out of debt, improve our credit. Get out of debt, improve our credit. Dancing, dancing, dancing. We're going to get out of debt today. We're going to improve our credit tomorrow. Getting out of debt to improve our credit so we can buy a house right now. Come on, guys. You know, what do I got to do? Get up here and do a pole dance in the background in front of my new green screen? Is that what I got to do? I don't know about that. Then my spatula would be swinging. Anyhow, here you go. Get out of debt. Improve your credit. Get these. They're free. Okay? Go to my Facebook page at facebook.com/Jesse Torrero Broker. Broker. Okay? Right. Nice fan. Okay. I want to give these to you for free. Okay? We're also going to talk about, not today, we won't get to it, but I'm going to teach you guys here in the coming weeks the foundation to buying a home the proper way, the foundation to selling a home the proper way, okay? And I'll put these up after I talk about it. And if you're fed up being a renter and you want to be an owner, we're going to do this. Okay, we're going to do this. I'm going to teach you how to invest. Okay, all right. So let me talk about a piece of property. I got that information about how to get a grant for free. That's money down that you don't have to come up with. Free money. Money, baby. Green dollar bills. Okay, look. If you guys don't know what green dollar bills look like, right here. That's just money, right? Right here. There's not a lot of money right now because I haven't been to the bank. But this is called money. And I want you to have some. Free. So you can get a down payment going on a house. You got it? Yeah, there's not much here. Tank of gas, baby. Okay. Hey, on Instagram, if we lose you, switch over to facebook.com /Jesse Torrero. Or go to YouTube /Jesse Torrero. Okay? All right. Okay. I have got this property, and I'm gonna be doing a video, and I'm setting that up right now to do this terrific what do they call those things? As you get older, stuff slips out of your head. Drone shot. I've got this company. Well, I got this guy who's going to use my drone, and he does this professionally. He's going to fly over this great property up in the Hollywood Hills. It's located, I can tell you about it now. It's located at 7007 Pacific View Drive in the Hollywood Hills. It is the most iconic piece of property you would ever find. There was a house on it that was built in the 1920s by the man who created the Boy Scouts of America. He was a very wealthy man. He was from England, but he created the Boy Scouts of America, and in the 1920s. And he built this beautiful house. It was custom built. He had the finest artisans come in and lay the rock work and the masonry work, and he built these big, huge timbers that he brought in. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous house. And it was the first house built up on this address, 7007 Pacific View Drive in the Hollywood Hills. way above at the top. Way, way above. I mean, we're talking about almost as high as Mount Hollywood, where the Hollywood sign is. We're definitely talking as high as Madonna's house down the street, or down a couple of canyons over. This property, it's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. I can't begin to tell you how gorgeous this thing is. The foundation is all still there, and it's called the wall. That's what the owners currently call it. It's so cool because there was this beautiful house that was on top of it when there was no one else there. In fact, it's right next door to the hunting lodge of J. Paul Getty. You know that movie out right now that you can go see that Kevin Spacek was thrown off of because of his sexual hungers, right? And then they brought in the other actor, I can't remember his name, who's got it. But anyhow, did a great job. They had to reshoot the whole thing. Anyhow, J. Paul Getty, this was part of his hunting lodge right next door to it. His hunting cabin when they would hunt for pheasant and quail and bird and coyotes, and they would hunt for mountain lion and deer and buck. That's when they used to do that way, way, way back at the turn of the 20th century. Right? This was the first house that was built there. Absolutely gorgeous. You can see, and I'm not lying to you guys, Jesse T doesn't lie. You can see all the way to the harbor of Long Beach. The harbor of Long Beach. You can see the ships coming in clear across the Los Angeles basin to the harbor of Long Beach. You can see Baldwin Hills. You can see downtown LA, all of it. You can see East LA, all the way going east, almost into literally, really, Riverside County. Way out there. You can see Hollywood. You can see off to the right the Pacific Ocean, the LAX airport, and you could see a little bit of Westwood. Then on the backside, if you turn like a 190 degree and you go like this, you can see the Hollywood Mountain, the old CBS Tower, the reservoir, all the superstars' houses that used to be up there. If you know where they're at, I do. You can see Universal Studios and Warner Brothers and Disney. You can see the Sheraton. You can see the amphitheater that used to be there. Now it's just a big theater where your complex up there, Universal. You can also see Burbank, Toluca Lake, Sun Valley, Latuna Canyon where the big fire was, all the way out to Sylmar, and a little hook around of Sherman Oaks and Universal City. It's the most Ford Theater, Hollywood Bowl. It is the most stellar property, piece of land I have had the opportunity to market in a long time. Oh, there's lots up there. There's lots up there, but they're little square boxes, you know, with the backyard looking straight up at the mountain, wondering, is that thing ever going to come down on me in an earthquake? No matter what I build, no matter what retaining wall, I don't care if I build a gigantor retaining wall, it's going to come down on me, right? Mudslides and the whole 9 yards like they had in Montecito, right? So these are or lots that hang off the edge of the cliffs, which they really don't allow you to build anymore, the new codes. So you got very limited land up there. This thing is a triangular piece, about a half an acre, okay, not quite, about a half an acre, flat on top with a tiered level up here. And it's absolutely gorgeous. You probably have about 10,000 square feet, maybe at 12,000 square feet of flat land. And now the owners were going to build this magnificent house up there, craftsman style home with a lot of wood and beams and windows, craftsman style, you know, beautiful. They got all the plans done in 2010. It's unbelievable, man. The artist renditions of this, it makes your mouth water. I mean, you know, if you're a single guy, you won't be single for long living up there. You're going to have some gold diggers coming up at you, baby. That's right. I mean, if you're a family man, what better place to raise your family? It's absolutely gorgeous up there. 7007 Pacific View Drive, okay? You got to check it out. Okay, I want you to check it out, all right? I'm going to be posting up a lot of stuff on Facebook.com/Jesse Torrero Broker and all over the mass media. We're going to run Facebook ads. I can't wait to get my drone video that I'm going to get, and I'm going to cut together, do a voiceover, some music, original music to it. It's going to be cool, all right? Now, it ain't cheap, okay? But nothing good is easy, right? I mean, if you want a stellar, iconic piece of property, with a beautiful house that was all plans and permits that passed it. All all the perk tests, all the land tests, all the mountain tests, all the rock tests, all the wildlife tests, all the habitat tests, traffic tests, hauling away tests, AQMD tests. All the tests have been done. They just have to be redone because they're expired now. Engineering was done. Geo was done. Everything, right? The design, the floor plan, the specs, what we call the fronts, artist rendition, everything. Gorgeous. It's all done. I have all that if you're interested, okay? And it's an absolutely wonderful property that you would be so absolutely phenomenal with. Facebook not working on my end? Let me check that out. Let's see. Let's see if Facebook's not working on my end. I just got from Louis DeStefano. He said Facebook is not working on my end. So let's see if we got any Facebook working here. Thank you, Louis. I appreciate that. Let's get this one up here. Let's see why it's not working. All right. Let's go to Facebook real quick here. Double check. We do want to make sure because I am so excited about this piece of land. It's 7007 Pacific View Drive. Now, guys, you've got to check this out. All right, drive up there. You're welcome to drive up there. It's a beautiful. You'll see my sign up there too in a couple of days, maybe about a week, because I'm going to have some signs made. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh no, it's working. We've been on for 41 minutes. Oh yeah. I think it's working. Let's see. Yeah, it's working. It's working, Louis. So thanks for checking in and letting me know. I'll watch it every now and then, okay? Let's see what we got going on here. What's this? This is something new on Facebook. What's going on there? Let me see. Now, I'm logged into my account. Okay, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's working. Okay, it's just buffering slow, that's all. Okay. We'll leave it on there so maybe it'll buffer a little faster. So I want you to check this out, okay? 7007 Pacific View Drive, gorgeous property. It's listed, I took the listing, at $2.195 million. Oh, don't get blown away. We're talking the top of the Hollywood Hills with a view of the San Fernando Valley and all of Los Angeles, okay? We're talking about a 10,000 square foot house you could build up here that's going to be worth $6 to $10 million by the time you get done with it. We're talking about an iconic piece of property here that's not only going to go up in value, no matter what the marketplace does, okay? Definitely $4 to $8 million this property would be worth, okay? All right, so $2.195 million. Give me a call at 818-805-4400. 818-805-4400. Okay, that's what we have to do. You got to give me a call, and I'll make that happen for you. Take you up there, show it to you. We can hike around, have a picnic. I don't drink, so I'll have my favorite, brew, like an iced tea without sugar or a lemonade. Thank you very much. Yes. So we'll have a good time up there, and we can talk about it. And I can also arrange the financing too. All right, as well. All right, but it's a cash purchase because it's land. The owner is not going to participate in any seller financing. All right, but we've got construction loans that we can do for you. I can do construction loans, which would absorb the cost of the property, plus give you the needed funds to build your property based on your approved plans. And as long as we set the permanent financing in place, the value of the property would be appraised at that time, which is going to be appraised far more than what you would cost to build the property and buy the property. Okay? All right, so there you go. You're going to make a nice profit. All right, so check it out. You can go on Google search and check it out. Probably do a satellite, 7007 Pacific View Drive. Okay, now I wanted to tell you about that listing. I'm so excited. Thank you very much to the owners for letting me have the opportunity. Jesse, Mr. Soul Torrero, for marketing that property. I appreciate it, guys. If you're watching, I see that one of you were. Thank you very much. Saying hi to Louis DeStefano. Louis DeStefano, I'm going to help him buy a piece of property. We're working on his stuff right now, his financials. So I'm helping Louis. Thanks a lot, Louis. Can't wait. I got the word out on that. Let's say hi to all our friends on Instagram who got us on here. Saying hi to Natty Yak. Louis DeStefano has us on. We have Calise Fettig, she has us on. And John Halfacre. Hey, John, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Been watching and following you on Facebook. It's been great. This is the Jesse T Show down on the Real Estate Corner. Every Monday, we talk real estate. Saying hi to a Monaco French restaurant. Hey, I want you to become a wealthy real estate multimillionaire because I want to handle all your real estate, guys. You see, I do have ulterior motives here. Thank you very much. I want to do all your loans, too. Guitar Blues 87's checking in with us. Hugh Brio joined us. Appreciate that. All our Instagram audience, it goes on and on and on, saying hi to Lorraine Landon, saying hi. Hey, what's happening? All right, Lorraine Landon. I always mess her name up, even though she's my pal. I don't know why it is. It's just one of those names I have a hard time with. Lorraine Landon, everybody. What a great actress. She's the one that gave me this terrific picture here. And I didn't mess it up then, though. But look at, is that gorgeous? That's Lorraine Landon. Lorraine Landon, everybody. She's got us on right now. Thanks a lot, Lorraine. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And saying hi, Steve Ross. One of his best buddies is David Carradine's daughter, Celeste. Saying hi to, who else has us on here? Let's see who else. Bill Witter Sr. has us on. Rhonda Janelle, Dash and McMillan and wife. What a great series that was. Nobody knew that Rock Hudson was gay. Well, the industry knew, but nobody else. Danny Casillas, he died of AIDS, Rock Hudson did. Whew, I'm glad he didn't hurt anybody else. Richard Simora, Becky Romero, Visu, Heather Lee DeShell has us on. James Robinson, Mark Morales, Vanessa, Sarah, Jackie Malikian. Hey, Jackie, you still in Europe? Damn, bam, bam, stam, damn, bam, bam, but damn, bam, the damn, stam, bam, bam. Okay. Maurice Belvins has us on. Blevins. All right. Sorry. We talked about that new listing I got. Now, I'm going to show you something. You see this hat I'm wearing? Okay, you wondering why I'm wearing this hat. There's a reason. Jesse T never does anything for just not having a reason. Okay? Come on. All right? That hat. You see it? It says NHS, right? NHS, right? It says NHS, Neighborhood Housing Services of Los Angeles County. Now, I'm wearing this hat for a specific reason because we're going to talk about grant programs, okay, and how to get your down payment money to buy a house. And I don't care what the price is. It's based on your ability to it's based on your financial ability. So if you need some help, this is a place to go. Now, this is one of the companies that does it here in LA County. I know them. I haven't talked to them in a couple of years because we haven't had that problem. But now I'm starting to reach out to these companies again. So I'm doing this for people now because it's kind of the prices have gone crazy wild here. So NHS, Housing Services of Los Angeles County. Now they have these all across the country, guys. No matter where you're at, they have them in Texas, in North Carolina, Iowa, Michigan, Wisconsin, Chicago. They got them everywhere. In Florida, they got them in Nebraska, Oregon. They got them all across the country, okay? And it's a grant program, and it's really important to understand how grant programs work. All right, they just don't you just don't get free money, but in essence, you do get free money. See, all right, let me explain. In order to buy a house to live in, or any property, you have to have some sort of down payment. Now, this is directed just to housing. You have to have some sort of down payment. See, I just told you how you could buy that beautiful lot up there. With the construction loan financing, we wrap the loan into the permanent financing and the construction loan and the purchase price, and you don't got any money into it except your cost later on, the cost of the loan and the payment of the construction loan. Okay, and we can even wrap those payments all together so at the end you pay this one lump sum, but the value of the equity has gone up in such a way that, hey man, it's called OPM. That's right, other people's money. Bada bing, bada boom. You got to have some decent credit and some collateral, though, somewhere. Okay. All right. Let's talk about grant loans. Okay. There's a buyer criteria about grant loans. What they do is, let's let's use FHA for an example. Let's use Fannie Mae for an example. Fannie Mae is an entity in the United States government, quasi-owned by the government, privately owned, quasi-chartered through HUD. And let me talk about Fannie Mae. You can buy a Fannie Mae house on their website for 3% down. That's it, 3% down. But what if you don't have the 3%? So if you got a $500,000 purchase price here in Los Angeles, you don't have $15,000 laying around, okay? So this is what you do. You get a grant. You apply for the grant. So you have to hit a certain income range, okay? Can't be over a certain income range. Now that grant money is free money, but it really isn't free money because generally that money's tied into a future sale or future refi. They'll get that money back, or it's a low interest down payment grant money. Very, very low interest. Lower than, in fact, the interest you would get from a bank on the rest of that loan to buy that $500,000 house. You getting it? Follow me. I'm going to speak fast. So home buyer criteria, income and financial requirements are required. You must meet certain income, credit situations, as we talked about, and debt requirements. You can't have a lot of debt. They don't want you to go your credit has to be at least 640, okay? And then you can get what they're called down payment assistance programs or grant programs. Either way, they're the same thing. They are only done for first-time home buyer status, okay? All right? You can't be a professional buyer and use these things over and over and over, okay? Now, how do you qualify for these down payment assistance programs? Now, listen to me, guys. This is important stuff. Absolutely important stuff, okay? They provide a set of money to the qualified home buyers that we just talked about. Home buyers that can use the money to cover their down payment or closing costs. Well, we're going to get a bridge from the seller too to help you buy. Maybe 3 to 4 to 5% of the closing costs the seller will bridge out to you. So we got more than enough money to make it happen. Now, the money you receive through the program may be considered one of three things. I talked about this real fast. A grant, which is free and you never have to pay back. An interest-free loan or a very, very low loan. Interest-free meaning that you just pay the principal back, okay? That's all that means. Or debt you pay off in the future. When you resell the property, refinance it, they want their money. And usually they have that tied to some sort of years in the future. You know, that if you do a couple of refis or a couple of sales in the future, a couple of refis in the future or something, you know, it covers for that. But you usually pay it off in the first refi or when you sell the property. They're sort of like your silent partner. They're like, hey, they're like Cousin Guido. Hey, how you doing? Cousin Guido here, you know. I give you some money. Hey, I love you, so I won't charge you a little bit of a Vic, all right? Don't worry about it. I got you covered, right? They're better than Guido. Okay. Some other things you need to know. Well, how do you buy a house with bad credit and no money down? Well, my friends, it's a magic thing. It really is magic. Magic, I know. Get in contact with Jesse Torrero. Magic, I know. Get my free stuff. Okay, I talk about this all the time, but you guys aren't taking advantage of this. Okay, what do I got to do? Come knock on your door? Hey, at 12 o'clock at night and be a collector? Come on, what do I got to do? That's how you do it. You contact me, Jesse T. Angel did. He bought 2 houses now in a year and a half. He was living in his RV down by the river in his RV. Saturday Night Live skit. Look it up. Okay, there's something called the HOPE program. And the HOPE program is all built around home ownership. And it's a key to self-sufficiency, I mean, for low-income families, so you can buy a house, building assets for families, stability, and pride in neighborhoods. That was HOPE was for. Through HOPE and other programs that they have, HUD is making home ownership possible for thousands of families now living in public housing. Okay, but you have to live in public housing in order to get that. Okay, public housing is where you have to be to get the HOPE program. Okay, so that's where you got to go with public housing. Okay, all right, so just so you know, because not a lot of public housing out here, but back east in the Midwest there are in the older towns. All right. Another way is, well, how can you get help with a down payment for a house? Well, we just talked about that. The grant programs, the how down payment assistance programs. There's all kinds of these. These companies like this are spread all around. Now, it's best to work with a broker like me who knows the ins and outs of this kind of stuff, okay? And there's good quality brokers across the nation. If you don't know a quality broker where you're living, you call me. Contact me at 818-805-4400 or email me or go to my facebook.com/Jesse Torrero broker page. Or you can contact me at 3 websites that I'm still putting together. I know I'm procrastinating, but I'm so busy. Okay. Home buyers. Find down payment programs that can help you become a homeowner sooner. It's real simple. Okay? There's lots of eligible programs that a good broker has his hands tied into that he knows if he's dealing with a good loan specialist. See, I do my own loans. I participate in that because I know this stuff and I don't like anybody else touching my business. Baby, I don't like nobody else touching my business unless I want them to touch my business. You know what I'm talking about? I'm glad you do, because I have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, I feel like Gomer Pyle, you know? All right. All right. There's a couple other things we can do. FHA assistance programs, but minimum is down payment 3.5%. Okay? VA programs, no money down. Okay? Grant programs, very cool. You can get a gift under FHA for the down payment. Yeah, you didn't know this, did you? FHA demands they have some sort of down payment, but they will allow you to get a gift from an arm's length person. Hey, you can't go down to your second cousin's first dog's wife, brother's sister's cousin's best friend, living around the corner up a tree in a cave deep in the submarine trenches of the Grand Canyon. 14th cousin misplaced by an uncle and an aunt who kind of lost their way and had Alzheimer's disease, so they changed the whole bloodline, and the second cousin became the first cousin, the third cousin became second cousin. You can't get a loan from them. It's got to be arm's distance away, one person. Mom, dad, brother, sister, that kind of stuff. First cousin, okay? They can give you that down payment. That's right. FHA would allow that. Now, you got to work out some kind of deal to pay them back. You know what I would do? I'd just work them into part of the profit of the property. Because that profit's going to go up in a year. That equity is going to build up. And so what you do is you tell them, look, I want some of the collateral of the property. If I'm going to give you 3.5% down payment, $15,000, $20,000, I want a piece of the action, Jackson. That's right. It's only fair. Now, you don't stick it to them and take 50 or something. What you do is you take a piece of the action that you're going to get, that you would get more than investing in the stock market. You know, it took a crash. But the stock market always does this. You got to be in the stock market for 15 years to get anything out of it. Okay? So don't let these idiots in the DNC scare you right now. That's what the stock market's always done. Come on. It's a long-term investment, okay? But you take your down payment, divide it by the purchase price, and you figure out what that percentage is, and you take a piece of the action for 5 years. Okay? There you go. Let's see. Does Giorgio want to get on camera with me? Let's see. Who wants to get on camera? Let's see. What we got? Let's bring Lorraine Landon on camera with me. Maybe she's there. See if I can add her in. She can. She declined. She's not ready. How about John Pavlico? Hey, John, you want to get on the camera with me, brother? Hey, if you got any kind of real estate question, give me a call. If I don't have the answer, I'll find out for it tomorrow. Hey, man, I know just about everything, but I don't know everything. Hey, there's a big complaint that Donald Trump, is he worth $10 billion? He owes $5 million more on one of his he has a third loan on a hotel. It's $5 million in debt or something like that. Hey, guys, it's called leveraging your collateralized real estate. That's called Real Estate Investment 101. Leverage other people's money to continue to grow your money and to buy time so you can take care of the business you need to take care of. I mean, it's just that simple, fellas and ladies. It's called leverage, okay? I used to buy houses on credit cards, guys. Come on. Federal tax for first-time home buyers. Yeah, there is. $8,000. Okay, let me tell you. If you purchased and closed on a primary residence before September 30th, 2010, and are a first-time home buyer, you can qualify for a tax credit of 10% of the purchase price up to $8,000. To be eligible, you must have not owned a residence in the United States in the previous 3 years. So you can get, some money back from the United States government. All right, so did we cover that? Real simple. I just taught you that seminar course in about 15 minutes for free. Okay. All right, so NHS is a good thing. You want to get in touch with me. How to get a house with grant money or how to fix your credit, or how to improve your credit, how to buy this beautiful property I have on 7007 Pacific View Drive in Hollywood, and how to get that financed, your purchase price, through a construction loan, and have it built through the construction loan, and have your permanent financing in place. I can do all that for you guys, okay? give me a call at 818-805-4400 or facebook.com/Jesse Torrero Broker, or on my messenger, Jesse Torrero, or you can contact us at winwinwin@yahoo.com. Why 3 wins? When you win and they win, then I win. It makes a pyramid. The strongest structure ever built. Stronger than a circle, stronger than a square or a triangle, or stronger than a rectangle, an octagon. And here's why. No matter where it lands on stable ground. And no matter how you turn it, it lands on stable ground. Okay? And there's always a point pointing to where you should be going. There you go. When you win and they win, then I win. Jesse T. See how that works? We win together. It's a trifecta. That's what it's all about. All right, so you can get in touch with me there. Also, www.jessetmrsold.com, www.jessetmrsoldbuyers.com, www.jessetmrsoldsellers.com, www.jessetmrsoldloans.com. And all that's coming here. I know I've been talking about it for a week. Just been behind the ball a little bit. All right. Okay, so we got you covered on everything that I wanted to cover today so far. Did I miss anything? I don't know if I missed anything, but you know, I know I missed something already that darn it, you know, sometimes I do miss things, and I just do, and let me see if I can find what I wanted to play. Okay, let's see here. This is what I wanted to play. Yeah, I wanted to play this. Okay. Righty. Because, hey, what can I say? I love America. Sergeant Daniel M. Clark, the singing trooper, doing what he does best.
Ladies and gentlemen, imagine if you look here is 1814, and this nation is at war. You are on board a ship sailing towards the enemy fleet. That same enemy that just burnt your nation's capital to the ground. Your mission is to win the release of a prisoner of war, a respected physician and your friend. You board the British flagship, and after intense negotiations, they agree to release your friend. However, you all remain captive because the battle has not yet taken place. On the morning of 13 September 1814, the British fleet began bombardment against your homeland, the likes of which have never been seen before. Rocket after rocket, cannonball after cannonball. For 25 hours they pound on. But through the night, you're able to look toward the shore and you can still see the stars and stripes flying in the breeze. And in the morning, the bombardment ends and there is silence. And as the sun comes up over the horizon, you're able to look toward the shore and you can see troops of Fort McHenry have raised an American flag that is so large and so grand that each of its 15 stars and stripes measure 2 feet across. A flag that is so magnificent, it cries out, "This is the United States of America, and we will never surrender." You are so when this show cuts and resolve, you write the following song. Your name is Francis Scott Key. Jim, this is your national anthem. See,
Now that is the way they should have the Star Spangled Banner be sung on the biggest so-called sports day in the world. Just like that. Anything short of that is just plain disrespectful. One day I'll do a show on Francis Ford Key. Everybody says he was a racist and a slave owner. He was. He was a slave owner. And there were a lot of people that were slave owners during his time. A lot of them. A lot of people. Not just black slaves, but also white slaves. I'll redo that show one day. Talks all about Francis Ford Key and what actually took place and what actually inspired him, that song, to be written. Yep, there's actually an inspiration behind that. And that was not our national anthem when it was first penned as a poem. In fact, America the Beautiful almost became our national anthem. There was 1 or 2 votes in Congress when they decided which would be our national anthem. America the Beautiful or the Star Spangled Banner. So it was real close. In fact, we were close to speaking another language entirely here in America. We were close to speaking not English as our language, but French. Yeah, that's how close we were. Another language. 1 vote. 1 vote in Congress made our language, the English language, the land of this nation, and the land of the greatest nation ever created by God. God bless President Trump. He's from the outside and he's stirring it up. I'm telling you guys, you don't believe me, and you staunch Democrats won't ever believe me. And you staunch people that just hate him won't ever believe me. But he is going to go down as one of the greatest presidents that this country has ever had in modern times. I'm telling you, you got to trust me when I say this. And we'll talk about all that on Roundup Wound Up. We're going to talk about the memo and all that stuff. But today, it's the real estate show. As we come to the end of our show, we covered a lot of information. And once again, every Monday, down on the real estate corner, right here with yours truly, Jesse T. I'm here every Monday through Friday. We've got other things coming in on Tuesday. Tomorrow, we have a terrific show with international Chinese action star, Master Bruce Wen, back from a tour in Asia. He's going to talk about all the experiences he had there, and he's just a terrific Chinese acting movie star, and we're happy to have him on the show. And then later on in the week, we have a couple of guys coming in, and I think... Sensei Jacob Bressler set this up for us for next week. But we have terrific director David Maccabee checking in. And David is got this great horror film that has won so many festivals. And he's getting distribution everywhere now. And David Maccabee is going to be checking in, coming back to the Jesse T show. And he got the Maccabee face and the Maccabee beard. So we're going to have fun with him. He's a good guy. So we have him in Roundup Wound Up on Wednesday, and then Road Tripping on Friday. Dan the Man's going to be back, and of course, the David Shark Freilich, and the man with the forever master tan, Mikhail Angelo, and the King Kahuna in the sky, Lee Baby Michaels. We're going to be broadcasting live, Roundup Wound Up, out in a place in Burbank for the B-Rex rap album debut. And B-Rex has been on our show before, and we're going to be broadcasting live out there and Roundup Wound Up and melting over into the show that starts at 6 o'clock. More details on the way. Look on my Facebook timeline page for more information. And we'll get that going. But right now, hey man, we have got to take it out because I got to go train. So hit it, maestro. Where's my horse? I need my horse. Got my 6-gun? All right. Oh yeah, we're in California. We can't do that. In Wyoming we can. Colorado we can. Arizona, Nevada, Texas, but not California. Yeah.
I hear everybody talking, wishing I was gone. Everybody else is doing everybody wrong. Well, alright.
Yeehaw!
I'm done hanging around. I don't need no needle, and I don't need no pills, and I don't need no doctor to tell me how I feel. Alright, you can keep the bill. I've been drinking poison and hoping you fall ill. Maybe I'm an angel and maybe I'm a thief. Maybe I'm a beggar that can walk by on the street. Alright, you cut off both my wings. Sell me for the devil, the devil's gotta learn. I don't need no banker to tell me what I'm worth. It's alright. Some folks they never learn. You're eating fire and you're praying I get careful who you trust. Kings they built there, careful with your blood. It's alright. They have a tough time to go. So let them take your wallet, let them take your things. You got your soul on it, that's all you need to say. We're alright then. Come on, take everything. Like stealing flowers from the grave of the sea. They're doing nothing, they take the blame for everything. I get married without paying for the ring.
Boom! The Jesse T Show. See ya!